Hi guys, welcome to Karen's Corner and another Creative Wednesday video. I had so much fun playing around with my Oxide inks last week that I wanted to do something else. So, Oxide inks, and I've got these stamps from Visible Image and they're all Alice in Wonderland related. This is the White Rabbit, Queen of Hearts, she's so cute, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, the Cheshire Cat, and the Mad Hatter were entirely bonkers. And Alice. I think I'm gonna go for the Cheshire Cat. So I'll just put these somewhere over here. So I want to emboss the Cheshire Cat. Right, well, let's just put these aside. I think I'm gonna go with purples. So let me just think for the background. I've got all kinds of, well, this one of course. Bit of blue and yellow. Oh, I don't have yellow, so this one. I'm missing the yellow one. Well, these did I think I used these last time. I guess they're my favorite colors, but I want to go with these colors and maybe a bit of this for the background. And this for the cat. You know, maybe something like this. I've already also have the faded jeans standing by. Okay, so first of all, I have to emboss the cat, the Cheshire Cat. Oh, that's a huge stamp. I think I need a huge block for this, but I think I'm gonna use this one. This is my Diane Reevely dilution ink block. And I can push a bit harder with this one, plus it's really big. So I've got my embossing powder. Did I tell you that I want to emboss the image? I want to emboss the image, I'm not sure if I told you. So this is my clear embossing powder, and I've got it in a huge container because that's way easier. And I have my Versamark ink. So, oh, it's been used a lot. So I'm gonna ink up the cat. And stamp it on, right, gotta use the other side. Stamp it in the corner. Now I'm not sure if I have the right side because this paper has a coated side and a non-coated side. Well, we'll find out. Oh, I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna dip it in here. Wow. And just let it run over the paper. I used to have a spoon in here, but the spoon is always very, well, full of crumbs. So I think this is a simple way. Just dip it in and let it run over the paper. Yeah. Okay, and then close the lid. Of course, you can't throw this over that easy, but I can, so I always close it first. So, Cheshire Cat over here. So now I need my heat tool, and especially I need my heat tool to have power. It works better that way. Here we go. So I'm not sure if I can show you correctly, but you can see the difference between where it's started to melt together and where it's still powder. Can you see that? So here's still powder and that part has melted. I love doing that. Gold powder is better. It turns to gold before your eyes. And now the whole cat has been embossed. So can you see this? It's all shimmery. So that's where the embossing powder melted together, and well, now I'm gonna go over it with my Oxide inks. And I want to use some purple and a bit of orange and a bit of green. Oh well, why not? Cracked pistachio, spiced marmalade and wilted violets. So I'm I'm gonna spritz a bit water on here. I'm gonna start with this one. So I've got my blending tool. Did I want that much water? I have to try it on a piece of paper. First, let me try it on this piece. No, I don't want water on it at all, I think. Ha! Okay. That's too wet. I need some new... Where did I leave it? Well, this is a good start of the video. I'm not really sure what I'm doing yet. Okay, let's just start. So I've got a bit on here and I'm just gonna rub it over here. Need a bit more ink. And this is not as fluid as Distress ink, so you need to push down a bit. But oh well. And I do have those little round ones of these because they work much better. You don't have those stripes and all, but I don't mind for this background. So that's purple. I'm not sure if this one is too wet. And a bit of orange. Actually, I wanted yellow, but well, I don't have that one yet. Had to be sent back. Something was wrong with the lid, I think. I don't know. And a bit of green. You know what? I'm gonna spritz some water all over it. Oh, let's just do that. Let's see what happens. Make it run a bit. Oh, that's nice. Kind of like that. So, a bit more on here. Okay, I'm gonna take this off and dry this. So it really depends on which paper you use. And I think I used the wrong side. Oh well, it's something you just have to try out. Which paper you like, which you don't. Last time I used the vanilla tag and that worked perfectly. And this paper is just a bit less nice. So I'm just gonna go over it again with a bit of purple. There was no need to put it on here because I can just take it off my ink pad. Oh well. I really need those other ones. You know what? I think these ones will work better. Ha! Should have thought of that before. Oh well, let's try that. Haha, that's way better. So you don't have those stripes. So these work as well. Okay, go away. Now I lost the cap of my water bottle. It fell down somewhere. This is way better. Okay, so I want to use some orange again. So I need another one. I think this is clean. I hope so. Ah, look at the difference. That's just way better. Because I wanted the chalky look that it can give. And, well, you really need the round ones. The round ones of these or some of those. I want a bit more purple. First I need to clean my hands. A bit more purple. This is, did I use this one already? I've got another one. So you can just go over it again and again until you get the result you want. I want the cat to be a bit darker. Although I have a plan. I'll tell you later on. I'm not sure if it was clear what I just did because I was babbling a bit. But I just embossed the cat and then you go over it just like you do with your normal Distress inks with your Oxide inks. And now for the fun part. Water. You need water. So, some water And now I do want this. I want some blue. Because, not the best place to put it. I'm gonna put these aside. Because I wanna flick some of this blue on my card. And as you know, that not only your card get this on it, but the rest of your desk as well. I really love doing this. Especially if it gets on the card. Come on. Ah. Okay. No, I don't like this on Cheshire Cat, so I'll just dab it away. That was one color. So I'm gonna dry it a bit. See how you get these drops when they dry? I really like that. So here's one that's still a bit wet. If I go over it with this, you get a blot. Okay, well that's a really round circle. I don't like this, so I'm gonna go over it with a bit of purple again. So now I'm going over it with, well, some purple or violet. Where is it? Maybe some green? Why not? So I'll just put a bit over here. You don't need that much. And here we go. Okay, well, I let it dry a bit. When you dry it with your heat tool, you just have to be careful not to overheat this part, because with some papers it can just go into the paper. So the glossy finish goes away. But I think I'm alright. As you can see, it has a bit of the color of the Oxide ink. So what I'm going to do is just take my cloth. Couldn't find a word. This is just for dusting, microfiber, I think it's called. I always used my paper towels, but I use so much of these that I just don't like throwing away that much paper. So everyone is using cloth by now, so I'm going to use it too. And I'm just gonna buff over it, and is that how you say that? Just go over it and rub on it, and then you see that it pops out a bit more white. So what I think I want to do now is pull some of the color off again, like you do with these drops. So for that you can take a bit of water and a brush and just go over your image. You see that it already, the color is different. When you do that, it turns white. Whoa, really white. Okay, let's just see what happens. I'm just gonna do something. So I think I have to dab. Oh, it kind of looked nice. Over here a bit. And if it's too white, I think I can probably go over it again with some Oxide ink and just get the color back. But I think I might like this. So now the Cheshire Cat has a face that really pops out. It's nice. So I think, I think I'll just try some over here. Like I said, I can always give it more color. I hope. Actually, I don't know. That's what I think, but now I'm gonna plot this out a bit. Ew, that's ugly. So now I have to do the whole thing. Maybe I can use it to paint, so I can get the, you know, I like the purple and the blue. I can get these blue stripes. So I need blue. I've got faded jeans and I'm gonna go for the bright color. Why not? So I'm gonna put a bit of faded jeans on here, and I'm not sure if I need water. Well, my brush is a bit wet, of course. Let's just see what happens. Actually, I want the tail to be purple, so I actually need to go back in with purple. Okay, I need to clean this brush now, so I'm gonna take another one because I want to use a bit more of this for these parts. So I hope this works. If it's really dry, nah. Okay. So I'm gonna wet my brush a bit and then make it dry again. You need a bit of water to make this move. I'm just gonna make everything darker again, but now the grin pops out a bit more. Oh, I kind of like this. Okay, don't do any more. So you have to clean these with water in the sink. Because they look clean, but they aren't. Ta-da! I really, really love this. So you can watercolor with it, and I need to get a little bit of more white around the eyes. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I like the Cheshire Cat like this. And this I'm just gonna leave to dry, see what happens. So now I want a sentiments. I think I want to make the eyes black as well, but I'm gonna do that at the end. So this says, which way you go depends on where you want to be. That's typical Cheshire Cat. Oh guys, this one is nice. I do have embossing powder that is glow in the dark, but I've had it for I think 10 years, so let's just, I want to try out if that still works, because this grin would be really nice with embossing powder. Look at my hands. Glow in the dark grin, that would be nice. Okay. So I usually take my Misty tool for this because well, because I don't have enough strength in my hands apparently, but I don't want to get my Misty tool out. Shall I just try this, or would that just be very, very, very stupid? First of all, I've got it upside down, which wouldn't be that bad because it's Alice in Wonderland. Okay, here we go. So if this doesn't work out, I have to trace it with a pen. Well, I think it's okay. It could have been a bit darker, but it's okay. Should have used my Misty tool, of course, but it's okay. Maybe I can go around the corner with some black, or maybe just use my Oxide ink. Kitchen sponge. And here we go. Okay. That's nice. But I still want it to pop a bit more. First let me get the color cardstock I really want. So I'll be right back. Okay, well, I took eggplant from Stampin' Up. I thought that would be really nice. But I still think it needs to pop a bit more. So I think I'm just gonna go over it with black. By the way, this card was 12 by 12 centimeters because I usually make 13 by 13 centimeters if I make square cards. So I kind of like it. I can also put a piece of black cardstock underneath. No, I'm just gonna go over it with my last kitchen sponge. Well, I do have more, but see the difference? This side and this side. This pops more. Can't help it, I always need to sponge the edges. Now that's better. So I think I'm going to first I think I'm gonna put it on the card, and then I need a permanent marker, and I've got some markers over here that I often use, but this is a Copic water and Copic proof pigment ink. No, this is Merck's permanent marker, and Sharpie is also permanent, so I can use one of these. First, I'm going to put it on the paper. Sorry. Okay, so come on. Let's see if I can do this. I think something like this. Oh, I like it. But now the eyes need to pop out a bit more. I'm just gonna try my Hema marker. Oh, that's a bit of a thick point. Let's just see what my Sharpie looks like. Yeah, that's better. I have to take off my glasses, guys. I can't see this. Hope you... you'll probably see my head now. I don't know how quickly this dries, because you know what, I need, this is probably not permanent, but I'm going around it. Okay, I want some yellow in the eyes. Not sure if it's dry, so I'm just gonna take a yellow pen that I have, a marker. This is from Stampin' Up, and I'm just gonna put some yellow over here, if you see that. No idea. Maybe I have a Sharpie. Let's hope this works. Yes, it does. I think it kind of reacts with Oxide ink. That's better. Now actually I really want this part of the eye to be white. So I might be too... It might not be dry enough, but I think I'm gonna go over it with this. I hope that this is gonna work. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Nice, nice. Here we go again. Now I like this. The only thing is, do I like this part? Do I want it to be a bit more purple? What happens if I do this? It's a bit more purple. Guys, what do you think? I kind of like the way it looks now, and I don't think I'm gonna do any more because this is really fun. I would have loved it if this was a bit darker. I might trace it later on, but well, it won't be fun to watch because you'll just see my head in front of the camera. But this is a really nice background, and I love the fact that you can just play with it, just pull some color off with some just ordinary water, or just add some color. And maybe that works with normal distress inks as well, but I think it'll react a bit more, how you say that, a bit more actually with the water. So you just pull all the color off, and with this it stays on a bit because of the pigment ink. I'm not sure, but I think. But anyways, I just love the way it looks, and this is my Cheshire Cat card, and I think I'm gonna make another one to put in my Alice in Wonderland book. If you're not familiar with my Alice in Wonderland videos, let me just show you. So I'm not sure if you watch my Alice in Wonderland videos. I am an Alice in Wonderland collector now, so that's why I had this stamp. And I needed to decorate this book, but in here is the story of me starting my collection. I won't go back. My Alice in Wonderland collection, and I wrote it all down over here in Dutch, so if you want to read it. Just pause now. And over here I've got everything that I bought in September, because that's when I started. And then I have these pages that I want to put pictures on of the things I bought. Or so here is October, and I think I bought these stamps in November. Oh, here's the Cheshire Cat as well. So then I can put this card in here somehow. But I want to make another one. I want to keep this because I really like it. So I'm going to make another one this week or soon. And then I'm just going to put it in here. Nice idea. Just wanted to share it. Okay. So guys, I hope you liked this video. I really love making this. I love working with these Oxide inks because I really love the soft look it has. The background looks so soft. And it is really smooth. You would expect it to feel a bit velvet-like. But you can't get this soft background with the normal distress inks. I love playing with the normal distress inks because I love working with water and stuff, but I love the soft look that this gets. I really love it, and I love pulling off some color and adding some color, and I love flicking water on here, but this was water with a bit of color, so I really love doing this. You're gonna see loads more of Oxide ink cards, I think. Maybe I'm gonna work in my art journal soon, I don't know, but I really love this. So if you liked it too, I would love a thumbs up, and I just love this Cheshire Cat. If you want to see more of my videos, then just please subscribe, and well, groetjes from Holland. Bye. I hear a helicopter.